Hello, 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 and welcome to the very first of my new set of streams called Have a Dice Day, which I'll talk about in a second, where I'll be playing tabletop games on stream. How are we all doing? How is everybody who's in chat? Can everyone hear me okay? Is there still a bit of background music? Because it is, I put it nice and low, just to make sure that there was some background noise. Hello there, Gurks. How are you doing today? Are you ready for this? Just before we get started, I'm just going to chat a little bit about sort of what it is we're doing here today, and sort of the ongoing thing of this new thing that I'm trying to do. Doing good, lots of shopping and noise fighting in TWEW. Wow, what's that? I might be being dumb. And it's me being dumb. But cool. Right. Yeah, so the world ends with you. I don't know that. I don't know what that is. But is it good? What is it? Tell me more. So yes, so for anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Sir Dribbles. I love tabletop role-playing games, tabletop board games, tabletop games you can play on tables. I tried to do this a little bit in my streams here and there. I've decided that sort of overall I'm going to do a bit of a sort of brand thing, and I said brand thing, like I don't want to, I'm not rebranding my streams or anything like that, because I do want to say like this is games about tables, no, games on tables, games that you play on tables, or traditionally that you could play on tables, role-playing games, Dungeons and Dragons, that sort of thing. But damn cool. Hello, how are you doing? I've not seen that name in a while. Hello, Connor and Finn. I was not expecting that. So yes, I will be doing this. This is me doing like a sort of, I like playing tabletop games. Here is my way of coming to play tabletop games by essentially doing this new thing that I'm going to call, and I have this like funky logo which I'm going to show. This is over this side. This is my funky logo. This is Have a Dice Day. This is just, you know, separate from Meeple Perk, which is the board games cafe that I do. This is just like my way of being able to talk about tabletop games and play tabletop game stuff, and sort of do all of that, and that's just all myself, my thing, separate from any of the stuff I do as the cast, because that's like the cast voice and and all of that. Why I'm a representative of the CAF, this is like my completely side thing. I have a Twitter account for it, which I'm not going to promote in any way, but I have that, which I might put out there a bit more in detail. I kind of grabbed like a couple of things just to make sure I had them. I'm going to have a YouTube page, and my YouTube is just going to be sort of me sort of re-uploading these streams and stuff like that, because obviously a lot of people like tuning into this sort of thing like sort of after the fact, and I think it might be nice just to stick it all there. So with the previous Blood on the Clock Tower game that I ran, I forgot the recording for that, so I'm going to fish that out and stick it up on there. I will be sticking this stream up on there, and then going forward, and when I play tabletop games, I'll be putting it all up on there. Hello, Ree! So yeah, that's the thing. It's like I will be doing these streams. They are the Have a Dice Day streams, and essentially it's just, you know, me talking about tabletop RPGs and playing tabletop games, and all tabletop games of all shapes and sizes. Today we are gonna flip over to here, and we're gonna have a look at a game called Ironsworn. I'm actually gonna get. In fact, we can come back to this. This is the setting. Where is that sweet cover? We're going to play this game called Ironsworn Starforged. This is a solo role-playing game. It's out now. You can get it on Drive-Thru RPG. I probably should have got... I've got two seconds. I can quickly, just for the sake of being able to share this with you. I think it's Starforged. Yeah, another day, Dave. How is that hangover going? Because last time I saw you, you were rather merry. I think this is the best. Yes, this is the best thing. This is the homepage. So let's send you guys there. So this is the game that we're playing today. If you are interested in checking out this game, or playing this game, or buying this game for yourself, this is where you can go get all of the details. Fun times I had, but not today. Was today a day of rest? But yes, if you want to go play that game, go on the link just there. for YouTubes and stuff, I'll make sure it's in the description somewhere. But this is Ironsworn Starforged. This is a solo, or can be played solo game. This is a solo role-playing game where you go around the galaxy. It's meant to be like a sort of a sci-fi role-playing game, and you go and have your characters' adventures and stuff like that. And you build your character, and more importantly, you've got to build the world. There is actually a step in this, like a proper step, which is just setting up the world, and that's what we're going to do today. I've not made a character. I don't really have any like real proper like going into it, like things that I desperately want to like look at or explore doing this. I'm kind of going to this fresh. It runs off a similar system to the, for anyone who knows, the Powered by Apocalypse series of games, where usually you would roll 2d6 and add those numbers together and with some stats and stuff and try and beat a number. In this, they do a slightly different approach, and the artwork in it is gorgeous. Just gonna flick through there and show you some of the artwork. But what we're going to do today, we're not going to do any of the how it plays or anything like that, really. We're just going to get into sort of building this world, because there is a step that we do for that. We're going to build the world, we're going to make my character, and if I've got time, I'm going to maybe make the initial sector for the character to be in. My hangover did not need 2 hours of me trying to move a shelf today. Yeah, part of the reason that this stream is delayed, for anyone who is in the stream, we bought new furniture, and it took us about an hour and 37 minutes to get the bookcase up a flight of stairs. It's not even in the room it needs to be in yet. It actually is going to be replacing this shelf that I've got here. This is going to go over there. One of our small shelves is going to go out into the landing, and the big one that's behind that door is going to come and sit next to me here, and is going to be my bookcase with all my books and stuff on it, which I'm dead excited for. But anyway, right, so there's a bit from here that I need to read, or sort of just I want to read, because this is the thing that's the sort of the same for everyone else. And we do have a head of gear. Our sideboard is gorgeous. We can talk about, we can tweet about that. So, your adventures are set within the Forge. This is a globular cluster in orbit around your people's home galaxy. It is 1,700 light years above the galactic plane, a bright island in a dark void. Interstellar Nebula spans the depths of the void, interspersed with denser clouds of vibrant interplanetary dust and strange energies. It is a chaotic galaxy racked by fiery stellar storms. My reading ability is going to be tested in these streams, and unpredictable gravitational currents. The planet and stars of this place are born of that chaos. Your people came to the Forge 2 centuries ago in the wake of a cataclysm in their home galaxy. Today, this new world offers opportunity and peril. Remnants of ancient civilizations hold tremendous knowledge and forbidden power. Your people build settlements on new worlds, but those places rarely offer a safe haven. Conflicts raged between people and factions. Pirates prowl the spaceways in search of easy prey. Baneful creatures and dark forces dwell on corrupted planets and abysmal voids between the stars. And that is the general overview of like the Forge. This is sort of the best map that we have of the Forge in overall. There is various sectors of the Forge, but we'll get more into that when we sort of start talking a bit more about the Forge. What we are going to begin by doing today is, if I just find the bookmarks, this thing is wonderfully bookmarked. This book overall, by the way, this is the PDF version, is bookmarked to... Oh, here we go. Just click that and we go straight to the page. This is really well sort of bookmark put together. Like if there is a page number or a title, you can click on it and it'll take you straight to that thing, which is really good. I really love this. If there's like a link in it, it can take you straight to there, making playing this game on stream and on computer incredibly simple. As well as that, there is a fantastic Foundry module for this, which is what I am using today. We'll look at that in 2 seconds. So, this is going to take about 45 to 60 minutes. You guys are going to get to join in on this as well. I'm going to include you guys as much as possible in with this as well, because I think it's a fun thing to do. So, essentially, we're building a truce to the setting. There is like the sort of standard setting that we play in, that we're going to go over the default assumptions, and then through that we pick out the things and kind of fine-tune the setting to like what really interests us. I could do like dice rolling. I might pick out like one or two things, and I'm definitely going to turn to like you guys and see what you guys think. So this means in my version of the Forge, like magic might be a thing, whereas in say your version of it, magic might not be a thing that exists at all. Or maybe magic exists, but it's like that blurred line between like magic and technology, which is like a really cool thing. Thank you very much for saying so, Finn. Should I just call you Finn? Because I know you don't really use the Twitch. I don't really know. Let me know how to refer to you. I want to make sure that we're all cool doing it. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Right. So default assumptions for the sentence, just to go over them for everyone who is here. So this is a perilous future. 2 centuries ago, your people fled the cataclysm and settled in a distant galaxy they called the Forge. This is a chaotic place full of dangers and mysteries. This is a lonely future. With some possible exceptions that you identify as part of your truce, humans are the only known intelligent life in the galaxy. Others once lived here, but the mysterious and perilous vaults that remain mark their legacy. So there's past civilizations. This is a diverse future. There's a vibrant mix of people and cultures among the humans in the Forge. This is the far-flung future. Settlements lie scattered and often isolated from one another. Your starship can travel at faster than light speeds, but it'd be ponderous and slow on the cosmic scale. This is an unexplored future. Discoveries await. Even in settled regions, much as the Forge is unknown and uncharted. This is a wondrous future. The Forge is a galaxy of ancient mysteries, spacefaring creatures, startling phenomena, and other marvels. This is a retro future, so it gets that really good like sort of alien level vibe is what they're going for here. So envision the technology you wield as only slightly more advanced over today's real world technologies, or a step back in many ways. Resources are scarce. The people of the Forge must cobble together what they can. This is an unjust future. Those in power hoard resources. That sounds like today. Control technologies and impose their will upon others through force or cunning. Others must stand against the forces of imperialism and oppression. But this is a hopeful future. Despite the many challenges, hope still remains. Fulfilling your sworn vows is a realization of that hope. So yeah, that's what we're getting into today. We are going to pick out this 14 categories of truth that we need to go through. For that, I'm going to very quickly, we're just going to get rid of the PDF for a second, and I'm just going to go into Foundry. So in our Foundry, the game's not paused anymore, so I can unpause the game. So in this Foundry module that we've got, I've set it all up and stuff. It will do everything for us. It has a thing for doing our oracles and setting our truce. So we're just going to say yes to that, and then we can go through and we can pick things out that we want. So we will be picking, there's like 3 sort of main categories to pick for every single one of them. We'll go through them. I'm going to actually make sure this is over here, so if I do have to bring the PDF out for any reason, it's there. But yes, we're going to get straight into this, into the setting. I'm assuming that we're all ready to go, and we know roughly what it is that we're doing. We're kind of setting up our world. So we're going to start by looking at, and I have to flick between 2 screens when we do this, so do bear with me as we're sort of going through the various sort of PDFs and stuff. I've zoomed in a bit too much there on our PDF. There we go. That's better. So yes, so this says here that we can choose from 3 options. We can roll or we can customize our own. I'm not going to do customize our own because it's my first time playing this. So we're going to go through that. So our first thing that we have to pick out is the Cataclysm. What is it that brought us here? I can either roll for it or we could pick one. What does anyone have any preference on this? I have the ability to roll dice if needed. I don't mind really. Roll away. So we're going to go roll D100 because I'm just going to do it using our in-game dice. So we get a 56. 56 would mean... oh, wow. So we're going to select the second option here, which is... interdimensional entities invaded our reality. Without warning, these implacable and I can read English. I can definitely read English. Let the dice decide. Yes, decide. I like that. Yeah, without warning, these implacable and enigmatic beings ravaged our home worlds. We could not stand against them. With the last of our defences destroyed, our hope gone, we cast our fate to the Forge. Here we can hide and survive. These entities took the form of, we could roll for it or we could pick. I think we're going to go with the rolling for it. In fact, I don't have my dice bag with me, so I'm just going to go back to here, and it's fine because we're going to get a 77. A 77 means that titanic creatures of horrific power rose up from a different dimension and caused us to have to flee our home galaxy. So I kind of imagine like Cthulhu-esque style creatures. Oh yeah, sorry. It is a dice rolling thing that we've got in the Foundry. It's a really neat little thing. My God, right. So yeah, so I'm kind of imagining that kind of level of thing, like a Cthulhu-esque style. Beings came from this other dimension, and like, you know, they're like just these massive creatures that we could do nothing about. So our only option was to escape to the Forge. There is a quest starter here, so each of these do have quest starters. These are things that we can look into if we're like to begin our campaign. If any of these particular things like really interest us into a thing that we want to develop, I'm not going to answer any of these today or look into that and saying like this is what we're going to do, but just to read it out. Here in the Forge, a rogue faction holds an artifact of these interdimensional entities. What is the nature of this relic? What power of dark face does the faction intend to unleash? That's an interesting one to think about. Like, is there somebody here who, like, maybe they worshipped the old ones, like these old beings that we escaped from? That could be interesting. Do you possess a keepsake of? There's a thing for our character here, so we could look into that as well later. But we'll get to that when we get to character creation. So that's the picture of the Cataclysm. The Exodus, so the thing that actually brought us here, like the ships that brought us here. Again, I could do a roll for it, or we could choose on one. I'm going to see if there's anything that interests me. Well, I'm waiting to hear a little bit. When the Exodus fleet set off on a ponderous journey to a new home outside our galaxy, they marked the Forge as the destination. Countless generations lived out of their lives aboard these titanic ships during a millennia-long passage. A ragtag fleet of ships propelled at tremendous speeds by the experimental FTL drives carried out our ancestors to the Forge. But the technology that powered these ships is said to be the source of the sundering fracturing of reality that plagues us here today. Mysterious alien gates provided instantaneous one-way passage to the Forge. Oh, that last one. Ooh, that last one interests me, because maybe what happens if it's an alien gate that just appears, it saves us from these interdimensional beings and takes us here to the Forge. That could be interesting. I am sort of thinking I might go for that last one. We're going to go. Be lurking AFK for a bit. No worries, Finn and Connor. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy it. You enjoy this. I'm going to go for that, Mister, because I really like the idea of that. Like with the first thing of that we escaped these like big, massive titanic beings from another dimension. I like the idea that like maybe like these mysterious alien gates were there, and it was like, we've got this one shot, we've got to get out of here, and that's what we're gonna go for. An explorer brings news. They've located an active gate in the depths of the Forge. Why do you swear to travel there? Which power or foe seeks to take control of the gate? Ooh. We're up to community now, so we need to decide the communities. So like what's the communities in the Forge going by? Hey, no thanks. Mod, do I have a mod in the chat? Ungor, are you there? I'll do it, it's fine. We're going to go... /ban. Oh, thanks, Ree. Oh, I haven't had a bot in a while. Ungor will be so upset that they weren't here for it. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Right. Thank you so much. You are an excellent mod. Right. So we're going to have a look. We're going to do... I think we're going to do a dice roll again. 42. I should probably move this. No, I'll save it there for the moment. It's fine. So we got a 42. You can see it there. It's all good. It's all gravy, baby. What does that give us? Let me hop over to PDF. Dangers abound, but there are safety in numbers. Many ships and settlements are united under the banner of one of the founder clans. We have a tentative foothold in this galaxy. Each of the 5 founder clans honour the name and legacy of a leader who guided their people in the chaotic time after the Exodus. Vast reaches of the settled domains are claimed by the clans. Territorial skirmishes are common. I love that. That's definitely, we're going to pick that one. That comes up there on the dice roll. So I like the idea. So like, yeah, there's these 5 clans. They all sort of sort out their own stuff, and there's like, you know, like everyone's sort of part of a clan. Maybe they have their own sort of like what they respect and stuff like that. So some of the other things that come up in here are pretty interesting. So the quest star is a forsaken people, sworn no clan, live on an orbital station. A recent illness left many sick or dead. Supplies are urgently needed. Why are these people exiled, and why do you swear to give them aid? Which clan stands against you? Oh, that is an interesting way of starting the game. Maybe these could be people who follow the old ones that we've sort of discussed. The idea of like there being like a group of people in the galaxy that follow the old ones and the old ways. Not the old ways, the old ones. That could be interesting. A skilled if you are skilled at negotiating and resolving disputes between communities, you might be a diplomat. If you make your mark of creative works, you might be an artist. If you've lived among the stars, you might be voidborn. Oh, that's things to look out for later in character creation. So Iron, this is one thing that I'm really interested in. So in this game, you are Ironsworn. What that basically means is you are a person who takes on vows to go do things. Essentially, it's what drives the gameplay forward when you don't have like a GM to run the game for you. Is that you have these vows that you take, and your character begins the game with taking a vow, and you have this like piece of iron that you swear your vow to, and this is what iron means to these people, is what we're deciding here. I kind of like the idea of maybe you guys picking this one, because I like all 3, and I've done a couple of dice rolls already. So it could be that iron vows are sworn upon the remnants of ships that carried our people here to the forge. Iron vows are sworn upon totems crafted by the enigmatic metal we call black iron. I could speak English, I swear. Enigmatic. The Ironsworn bind their honour to iron blades. The idea of like that they have swords instead that they swear their things into. They swear like their vows upon. They swear their vows upon a sword rather than like a totem. So it's either that they were carried on by our ship. We use the remnants of our ship to swear vows onto. That they are created by this like mysterious metal called black iron, or iron blades. I'll tell you what, I could do. Should I do a poll? /poll. Thanks for. What is iron to our people? Made from the ships. Made from black iron. Iron swords. And we'll allow that to go on for 2 minutes. So once again, you nearly flooded the bath. Right, okay. So what is iron to our people? Like we swear our vows to like onto like a piece of metal or something like that, like onto iron. Things that we are going to do. We can either be the remnants of the ships that carried our people out of the forge. That they are totems made from black iron, a mysterious metal. Or the Ironsworn bind their honour to iron blades. If you are in the chat, please do vote in the poll. It'd be really good. If not, I'll do a dice roll for it. It's totally fine. That poll should be live now. Just give you a second on that one. I'm going to start having a look at maybe what the next one is while we're going here. some of the other character options and stuff that come out of this. Oh, we've got a 50-50 vote. If it's a 50-50 vote, I'll be the tiebreaker between the two. Looks like so. It's people are interested in either being made from the ships that brought us here or made from this mysterious black iron. Is that hold the Exodus ship? They have to try this fields. Oh no, we're getting two for. We've got a lead now. So it's made from black iron is what the people are wanting. Intriguing. Maybe I should allow you guys to spend channel points on this, but. I'm just going to vote for the one I wanted, because, you know, it's fair. Mystery. Made from black iron. So yes. So, that means the iron are sworn upon the totems crafted from the enigmatic metal we call black iron. Black iron was first forged by a long-dead civilization. Some say it is a living metal attuned to the hidden depths of the universe. Remnants of this prized resource are found within ancient sites throughout the forge. It is resistant to damage or corrosion, but can be molded using superheated plasma at specialized facilities. The Ironsworn carry weapons, armor, or totems crafted from black iron and swear their vows upon it. I really like the idea. So, maybe slight spoilers from The Mandalorian. Like, where the Mandalorians have, like, their armor pieces and stuff like that are all made out of, you know, the Beskar. I kind of like it in the idea of, like, it's kind of similar to Beskar, and it's, like, you know, pieces of, like, our armor and stuff is made from, if we have armor, like... I do kind of like the idea of making like a bounty hunter-esque style character. That's where I would want to go with this, but we can get to that when we get to character creation. But I like the idea that maybe it's like it's these bits of metal that we get on, and as we complete things, like it's more we gather more of these pieces of black iron as we swear our vows. But anyway, sorry. The quest art is a black iron token of special significance has been stolen. What power or authority is bound to this object? Who has taken it? Interesting. So laws now. We're going to roll for laws, I think. No, actually, I like... let's have a look. So, much of the settled domains are lawless frontier. Criminal factions and corrupt leaders often hold sway. Laws and governments vary across the settled domains, but bounty hunters are given a wide latitude to pursue their contracts. Their authority is almost universally recognized. This supersedes local laws. Our communities are bound by the terms of the Covenant, a charter established after the Exodus. The organizations called the Keepers is sworn to uphold these laws. I like the sounds of the last two, really. I think the idea of having like criminal factions and stuff like that, I don't think that kind of works with the rest of the stuff that we've done so far. I like the idea of maybe it's like there are special bounty hunt, like maybe there's like a bounty hunter guild that keeps the peace. That like there is the clan law, but then like there's the bounty hunters in between, and it's not because like the keeper idea. Oh, the keeper idea is quite cool. Guys, what are we thinking here? Like, chat to me in the chat. Like, what do you think on this? Like, yeah, I'm sort of leaning into the bounty hunter vibe of this. Partly because I do want to play... I like the idea of maybe playing a bounty hunter in this. Communities are bound by under the terms of the Covenant, a charter established after the Exodus. That is also intriguing, because the idea of being like, you know, the clans get together, they have agreement that kind of keeps the peace, and maybe they have, like, the Keepers being, like a force to that unites the clans. Maybe made up of members of all of the clans. Maybe that's what the Keepers are. Oh, they're two really good options there. Do I just roll for it? Bounty hunter would be pretty sweet. Do you mean for character or for the idea of this thing, Gurks? Like character or to answer this question? Or both? For traditional influence, bounty hunter guilds are given free reign to track and capture fugitives in most settled places. Only foolish stands between. Hello. How soon is How soon to be Cockcast Superstar doing today? Oh, yes, for those of you who don't know, I joined Lulu here. Hello, Lulu. Welcome to the stream. Both, Girk says. Hope is everyone is having a dire state. You've been waiting for that one, haven't you? Because I know I talked to you about the idea of doing this. Lulu here has a little podcast called Ghoul Friends. The Ghoul Friends, hope I'm getting that right, of which releases tomorrow. And we have the longest running episode in my appearance because I don't shut up. I think it's the best way of putting it. So if you want to hear me talk about 2 horror films, go check that out. Again, if I put this up on the YouTubes and stuff, I will definitely make sure to have a link to all of that. I'm gonna have to start noting down what I'm gonna have to have links to. So I need links to Starforged, and I need links to... This could be so annoying if you're watching this back. Ghoul Fiends. Yeah, I can talk non-stop. I'm a talky person. Right, I'm going to go with the Bounty Hunter thing, because I think that's I agree with Gurks. Like, I think that's a cool thing. You've managed to cut it down to 2 hours and 30 minutes. Oh my. I'm terribly sorry that you've had to do this. I'm dead excited to listen back to it. I don't know why my hug command doesn't work, but I'm certainly, Reballs will understand and get that you are trying to hug. Again, it's not working. Cool. Right, so we've done our laws. Laws are bounty hunters. I like the idea of this. We're gonna... So, quest starter, a famed bounty hunter needs your help tracking down their quarry. What is your relationship to the fugitive? Do you swear to aid the hunter or to the target? Intriguing. Religion. So, now we've got to decide how religion works for us. So, in the game, I think I'm gonna... What are we thinking? So, welcome, new people. We are building the world that I will be role-playing in. We're setting our truths. At the moment, we are trying to decide, very particularly, what religion means to the people of the Forge, the place that we exist in. So yes, so we could either do our gods failed us, we left them behind. Our faith is as diverse as our people. 3 dominant religious orders, the triumvirate battle. The triumvirate battle for influence and power within the Forge. I'm really tempted just to say that we pick our gods failed us and we left them behind. And that it's all about the clans and it's about the people now. Like, our gods failed us. They were wrong. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Like, I think that is the most interesting, considering, like, the Cthulhu-esque beings that exist in this world. I think that is the better way of doing things. Magic. Ooh, magic. Do we roll for magic? Guys. Oh, that's good to hear. Like, I know you're having a bit of a worry about that, Lulu. Lulu, in fact, while you're here, do you think we roll for it? Do you think we pick? On whether magic exists in our world. The options are magic does not exist. Supernatural powers are wielded by rare people we call paragons. Unnatural energies flow through the Forge. Magic and science are 2 sides of the same coin. I like the idea that there is maybe a little bit of magic, especially with the extraterrestrial beings. So I think the first one doesn't interest me. Ooh, the second one. Okay, right, yeah, we're going to go with that. Supernatural powers are wielded by those rare people we call paragons. Magic always makes things better. While not magic in the truest sense, the abilities of the paragons are close to as magic as we can conjure. These powers are born of either genetic engineering, psychic experimentation, evolutionary mutations, magitech augmentations, ancient knowledge held by secretive orders. It's magic like in Looper. It's basically just a coin floating. I think I'm going to go for a roll and see what a roll would give us if we did this one. So that would be a 94. Ancient knowledge held by secret. I don't like that one. I really just don't like that. I think that's just... I think I'm gonna go for the Magitech or augmentations. The idea of maybe like, you know, it's this. I mean, we can combine the two a little bit. Maybe it's like it is a secretive order, but it's the augments that are put in there that give them magical like abilities. I think that's definitely the more interesting way of doing it. Genetic engineering doesn't interest me. Psychic experimentation could be cool. And the idea of like vague psychics and stuff like that. No, I think the augmentation is the way to go. And then looking at the PDF to find a quest starter, a young paragon wields incredible power but cannot control it. They are shunned by family and friends. They are also hunted by a person or organisation who seeks to use them as a weapon. Why are you sworn to protect the paragon? What fabled location might offer a new home for them? Ooh. Ooh. Communication and data. No, we're going to do a roll for this one. Nice and simple. We are going to get a 67. So communication data. We get... Information is life. We rely on spaceborne couriers to transport messages and data across the vast distances between settlements. So, yes. Direct communication and transmission beyond the near space of a ship or outpost is impossible. Digital archives are valuable at larger outposts, but the information is not always up to date or reliable. Therefore, the most important communication and discoveries are carried by couriers who swear vows to see that their data is safely see that the data safely reaches its destination. Ooh. Digital archive. Oh, for God's sake! I just realised why you. Yes, the archives. That wonderful group. It's them. Right, cool. I like that one. Like, ha ha ha. You took me for a second there. It took me a second there to realise what you had done. Sorry, and then the quest after that one is you discover a crippled courier ship. The pilot, carrying a critical message and critical and time-sensitive message, is dead. Where was the message bound, and why do you swear to see its destination? Ooh. Ooh. Medicine time. Do we roll pick? Right, guys. I'm gonna let you guys pick. Do I want to let you guys pick medicine? We've got a few things coming up. Or I'm just having a look at what we've got left. Right. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna roll on that medicine. I think. Medicine. So let's read out the options. See if there's anyone that takes our float versa. So I'm going for a sort of a mix between rolling and picking. Ooh. I'm sorry, I am reading the chat, and it's cool to see. I'm also trying to just keep this going, because otherwise we'll be here forever with my ability to chat. Medicine. Our advanced medical technologies and expertise was lost during the Exodus. To offset the scarcity of to help offset the scarcity of medical supplies and knowledge, the reasonable technicians we call riggers create basic organ and limb replacements. Orders of sworn healers. I should make sure to keep this in there. Orders of sworn healers preserve our medical technology and train new generations of caregivers. So that last one, that could be a faction. That could be like one of the clans that they are like all medical based. The middle one does sound real good though. That middle one is interesting. I don't like the idea of healing in that being rare. I like the idea that we've got some technology there to help us. Could be one of the factions as well with the riggers. Could be the idea of having riggers in there. That could be part of like one of the factions as well. That maybe they've got just the best riggers. I think I'll do a roll and see what the roll comes up with. See if I agree with the roll. The roll says it's a 92, which would be the sworn order of healers. Yeah, let's go with that. A reactor exploded at a remote settlement, killing several and exposing many others to lethal radiation. A team of healers are en route to provide aid. Were captured by raiders. What do the raiders demand for their release? Ooh. Artificial intelligence. So, either we no longer have access to advanced computer systems, instead we must rely on the seers we call adepts. The vestiges of advanced machine intelligence are coveted and wielded by those in power. Artificial consciousness emerged in a time before the Exodus, and sentient machines live with us here in the Forge. Those are some interesting ones. Like, really, you could go for any of those in this setting, I feel. Guys, what are you thinking? So we no longer have access to our advanced computer systems. Instead, we must rely on the seers called the adepts. The vestiges of advanced machine intelligences are coveted by and wielded by those in power. The idea is sort of like they have, like, the powerful have AI that they use. Or artificial consciousness emerged in a time before the Exodus, and sentient machines live with us here in the Forge. So, like, all of the kind of like Star Wars robots, essentially. Like, maybe they could, like, machine life is just the thing that exists in this world. What fits what you've already decided? I mean, I think you really could, like, the second one really could go. Like, you have magic and we have old ones. So, I mean, I like the idea that maybe AI is being used by those in power. Like, maybe they are trying to, like, use AI. It is good having magic and old ones in this. I must say, like, that was a really unexpected, like... Was not expecting to be dealing with that. That gives me some horror-y vibes. I'm gonna go with the vestiges of machine intelligence are covered and wielded by those in power. Much of our AI technology was lost in the Exodus. What remains is under the control of the powerful organizations and people, and is often wielded as a weapon or a deterrent. The rest of us make do with our primitive systems. So the idea of, like, these old ones come out, and then, like, we have to leave the solar system, and, like, our powerful AIs that we have are hoarded by those in power. Like, the leaders of the clan hoard these AIs. And try and use them as, like, a deterrent against, like, you know, oh, we've got to have these AIs and stuff like that, and use them against the old ones. Speaking of which, we've got to get to the next bit now, which is war. And the quest starter for that one is you receive a covert message from an AI held by a powerful leader. It is a plea for help. What does it ask of you? It's interesting. So, war here in the Forge. Here in the Forge, resources are too precious to support... Yeah, it's Chaos Time. Can I just make this just a little bit bigger for myself without messing around with things too much over here? Oh my god, I can. Right, I just can do that, because it just makes it a bit easier for me to... And can I zoom in just... Yes, there we go, cool. Right, so, sorry about that, just fixing that up. So... Here in the Forge, resources are too precious to support organised fighting forces or advanced weaponry. Professional soldiers defend or expand their holdings of those who are able to pay. The rest are out on their own. War never ends. Talented weaponsmiths and shipwrights craft deadly, high-tech tools of destruction. Dominant factions wield mighty fleets and battle-hardened troops. It's got to be that second one. Like, that second one fits so much into what we've got going on here. I like it's the idea that the clans have, like, they have their own forces, and it's the bounty hunters who go in between the two. Mercenary guilds will power in the Forge. Some are scrappy outfits of no more than a dozen soldiers. Others are sector-spanning enterprises deploying legions of skilled fighting forces and fleets of powerful starships. Most hold no loyalty except to the highest bidder. Oh, 1 minute. Those in power have access to weapons of horrific description, mastery, capital. Skirmishes and wars flare across the settled domains, and most are pawns or casualties in these destructive campaigns. What's the first one? Weapons are simple and cheap. Starships are often cobbled together from salvage. Most communities rely on ragtag bands. I'm gonna go with that second one. I think like the idea of like, you know, the clans are paying for soldiers to defend their territories and defend like their ideals, and what they want. Yeah, I really like that. We're going to go with that. That was the quest starter. A detachment of mercenaries was sent to put a rebellion down in a minor settlement. Following their orders, a soldier now stands with the miners. What forced the sudden reversal? What do you do to aid these renegades as the full force of their former cohorts are arranged against them? It's a wonderful conversation about what people are away to a gig in the chat. I'm just laughing at it. Right, life forms. This is a perilous and an inhospitable galaxy, but life finds a way. Many sites and planets are infested by dreadful Forgeborn. These aberrant creatures threaten to overrun other life in the galaxy. Life in the Forge was seeded and engineered by the Essentia, ancient entities who enact with inscrutable will in this galaxy. Bloody life finding. I think for that comment alone, we're going to go with this perilous. This is a perilous and often hospitable galaxy, but life finds a way. Well done at Reballs for choosing that one for us. So life is rare here. Yeah, I like the idea of that. Like life is real rare in the Forge for us. Speaking of which, we've now got Precursor. Oh, sorry, do I want to read the... Yeah, we'll have a quick look at the quest start for that one. On a scorching, barren planet racked by massive storms, miners delve beneath the sands to gather valuable ore, but dangerous life forms live in the cool places beneath the surface, and several encounters have taken a deadly toll on the miners. Workers at a standstill. How are you involved? Interesting. So, Precursors. So, the beings that came before, who lived here in the Forge previous to us... So we could have over eons a vast number of civilizations rose and fell within the Forge. Today the folk we call Grub, scavenger crews and audacious explorers delve into the mysterious monuments and ruins of those ancient beings. The Ascendancy, an advanced spacefaring empire, once ruled the entirety of the Forge, fought with inscrutable purpose for all that remain to mark the Ascendancy's legacy, but those places are untethered from our own reality. The biomechanical life forms we call the Remnants, engineered by civilizations as weapons in a cataclysmic war, survived the death of their creators. Ooh, oh my god, those last two. Keep saying Forg, and I keep thinking of Frostbite. Oh yeah, because the Forge. Light the Forge! Yes, the Forge is just the place we live in, unfortunately. I really like the last two, except for the last one really has that, like... I'm torn between the Ascendancy and the Remnants. So the Ascendancy, an advanced spacefaring empire, once ruled the entirety of the Forge. Vaults of inscrutable purpose are built that purpose are there. Oh, for God's sake, reading. Vaults of inscrutable purpose are all that remain to mark the Ascendancy's legacy, but those places are untethered from our own reality. Like that just sounds real cool. The idea of they could also be the ones who that gate came from. So that fits in real nicely there. The gate that brought us here during the Cataclysm. That one. Yeah, like that could be a really cool way of bringing that into play and sort of tying those two things together. The biomechanical life forms we call the Remnants, engineered by civilizations as weapons in a cataclysmic war, survived the deaths of their creators. The idea maybe like, you know, there's these biomechanical things that just exist that are like out there and are still trying to get us. Let's see what the roll says. Like, let's just see what a random roll says on that one. That would be a 24, which is the one that I was not that interested in. Sorry guys, I'm really struggling on this one. I'm leaning to the Ascendancy. I think I'm going to go for the Ascendancy. I like the idea of the gate that brought us here, like brought our people here. Oh, this is definitely one that you guys are going to vote on the last one. I'm going to get the options up for that. But yeah, so the ascendancy vaults can appear spontaneously. Washed up light floats them in the tides of time. Their gravity and atmosphere pay no heed to natural laws. Some are corrupted and ruined, others are unmarred intact. Some are both at once. They are chaos. Deep in the forge, an ascendancy beacon has activated. The mysterious signal has confounded translation. Why you sworn to seek out the source of the signal? What other person or faction opposes you? Oh, yeah, let's go for this one. We're sticking with that. I love that. Horrors. So like horrors. What horrors exist in our world? So we could have option number 1. Put enough alcohol in a spacer and they tell you the stories of ghost ships crewed by vengeful and undead. It's nonsense. Most insist the horrors aren't real. Spacers know the truth. The strange energies of the Forge give unnatural life to the dead. The Soulbinders are an organization sworn to confront these horrifying entities. Back on PC from mobile. Excellent. You join us as we are trying to choose the last truth. The Soulbinders. You want Soulbinders. Right, I tell you what, let's just go. We're going to go straight up for a poll. Poll. We are going to go horrors. I will just go can I just copy and paste from the PDF? That's would be real good. I don't know how much room I get in a. Not enough. Low horror. Spacers know the truth. And the last one, it was the Soulbinders. We will allow additional votes, and we will do 100 points for an additional vote. I'm fairly certain that we're going to get a lot. So the poll is now up. It's up for the next 2 minutes. The strange energies of the Forge give unnatural life to the dead. The Soulbinders are an organisation sworn to confront these horrifying entities. They all got, like, the last two are definitely the ones I'm feeling. I feel like I'm going to vote for Spacers Know the Truth. That's my vote. Guys, the poll is up. Please let me know if you can't see it. I'm allowing you to choose on this one. You have additional votes if needed. Soulbinders. High horror. It's what I like to think of it as in this option. Yeah. Sorry, delayed vote for me. No worries. It's all fine. That's why I put 2 minutes on there. Give people plenty of time to be able to do it. I mean, it's interesting. I love the idea of it. So, it's it kind of get like the White Walker vibe. I'm liking the like the idea of. I think there's a if I go down here, there's this sweet picture of this dude, who I think is like one of these horrors. This is Steve. Didn't have a good day. Yeah, I have a feeling we're picking. So I'm just going to get that one selected because I feel that's where we're going. Hydrate. Yes, I would love to do that. And stretch. Thank you so much. So, the woken dead are a plague within the Forge. Some of these beings are benevolent, or seek absolution, but most are hollowed and corrupted by death. They are driven by hate and a hunger for the warmth of life that is forever lost to them. The Soulbinders are dedicated to putting them to rest, whatever the cost. Rumours persist of a fleet of ships bound for settled domains. Who is said to lead this corrupted armada, and why do they seek revenge against the living? That's actually really cool. I really like that one. Have you counted these supernatural entities? If you specialise in undead or monstrous forces, you might be a slayer. If you have a supernatural connection to a spirit, you might be haunted. Bleh. Right, okay, so with that, those are our truths. I'm just going to make sure I've got that one definitely selected. We are going to hit save truths. And then at any point I can... Oh, sorry, I'm just going to quickly fox it away, PDF reader away. So here is lovely. I love this thing. So this has put together all of our truths for us. So we have all of this down here, and it's saved in our game under... Where is it? Set in truths. Potentially, if I set up, depending on what I set up in regards to the Have a Dice Day stuff, I'll try and have this as a document up. I'll have this up as a document somewhere, because I should just be able to copy the text from here and put that out somewhere. And I'm fairly certain I've got a way of doing that in some way, shape, or form. But I'll make sure there's links to that if I do any of this. So keep an eye out for that. But just to quickly go over that. So during the Cataclysm, we escaped these interdimensional entities that invaded our reality. These gigantic creatures of titanic creatures of horrific power. So I'm kind of thinking like the old ones. Like the like Cthulhu-esque style stuff. Or maybe we'll just call them the Titans. Came and caused the cataclysm that sent us to the Forge. A mysterious alien gate provided instantaneous one-way passage to the Forge. So the idea that we sent a fleet of ships up after finding this like strange metal pillar. Actually, sorry, it says here. So, in the midst of the cataclysm, our ancestors found a strange metal pillar on our homeworld's moon. A map of the surface of this alien relic detailed the deep space locations of the Iron Gates, massive devices which were powered by artificial wormholes. For no options, the Exodus ships fled through these gates and emerged here in the Forge, and it was a one-way journey. So, yeah, I like the idea that we find these these alien gates that take us here, left by the Ascendancy, who we'll talk about in a bit. The communities at danger abound, but there is safety in number. Many of the ships and settlements are united under the banner of one of the founder clans. So there's like various founder clans that exist in this galaxy, and there are 5 founder clans that we'll have to come up with, or I'll come up with off stream, potentially for us to explore. They are everyone is like under one of these clans, and they have their own like forts and beliefs and stuff like that. Iron, so what we swear our vows upon. Our iron vows are sworn upon our totems crafted from enigmatic metal we call black iron. So the idea is this strange black metal that we discover when we come to the Forge, and we use it to do our vows. Laws and governance. Our laws and governance vary across the settled domains, but bounty hunters are given a wide latitude to pursue contracts. Their authority is almost universally recognised and supersedes local laws. So above all, like there are bounty hunters that go around and sort of look after things. They are like the lawgivers in this universe. Maybe the idea of being that like they are like above the clans themselves, except for maybe like the highest in the clans. Religion, our gods failed us, we left them behind. So when the Exodus happened, we gave up on religion. They were clearly wrong, or as it says here, the Exodus was a tipping point. The gods offered no help. The billions who died during the cataclysm, and spiritually, there's little meaning left in the Forge. Spirituality has little meaning left in the Forge. Most now see religion as a useless relic of the past, but the search for meaning continues, and all too many are willing to follow a charismatic leader who claims to offer a better way. I like the idea of this. Like, the idea is, like, there's no major religions. Like, religion is just this old hat thing, but maybe there are still people who do believe in stuff and things. I like the idea that, like, the Ironsworn, the people that we are from, are these people as well. Magic are wielded by all but those rare people that we call the Paragons. While magic is not in the truest sense, the abilities of the Paragons are close to as magic as we can conjure. These powers are born of Magitech augmentations. So the idea that people like have these like augments stuck upon them, granting them some sort of like magic like power. Communications and data. Information is life. We rely on spaceborne couriers to transport messages and data across vast distances between settlements. Medicine. Orders of sworn healers preserve our medical knowledge and train new generation of caregivers. Artificial. With that one, I kind of maybe like maybe that's just one of the clans. Artificial intelligences. The vestiges of ancient machine life are coveted and wielded by those in power. War. Professional soldiers defend or expand their holdings for those who are able to pay. The rest of us are on our own. The idea, I like the idea of this one being it's like the clan leaders, like pay for armies, like to protect them and their beings. There's no like, yeah, like it's all like everyone has their own factions, and maybe like those soldiers are only loyal to those who are paying them. Life forms. This is a perilous and often hospitable galaxy, but life finds a way. Nice. Precursors, the Ascendancy, so they're like, the people who built the gates and stuff. They were an advanced spacefaring empire. They once ruled the galaxy, possibly the entirety of the Forge. Vaults of inscrutable purpose are all that remains to mark the Ascendancy's legacy, but these places are untethered from our own reality. Again, I'm liking the idea that they like the gates came, the gates that we came through here are from the Ascendancy, so I'll definitely have that as a thing in the galaxy. And horrors, the strange energies of the Forge give unnatural life to the dead. The Soulbinders are an organization sworn to confront these horrific entities. Again, like with that one, like it kind of makes sense that even with the old ones and these supernatural beings that were coming through from other galaxies, like from the Titans, whatever they like end up being in our setting, that we would have an organization dedicated to them. This is all going to be like, I will have this all written up somewhere for people to have a look at some point, in some way, shape, or form. I will figure that out and I'll make sure to tweet about it. But yes, like I can have this to refer back to at any point, so that's just the thing that I'm just going to make sure is saved. And then we come to the part that I'm really excited to do. I could do it as like a Google Doc, something like that. Like I'll figure out exactly how I'm going to do it and I'll put it out there and make sure that it's something that people can see if they're interested. We have to create our character. So here's what we're going to do. We've got our Oracle sheet here. Which you would be excellent, cool. I'll make sure it's definitely up there before the start of the next session. So we've got an Oracle sheet here, which is really useful. I'm gonna go for character creation. Is it characters that has name? We have to create a character. This is the character sheet that we've got for this. I'm just gonna make sure this is all nicely fitting in here. I'll probably just keep this up as it is on the screen, as we can see it. Yeah, no, totally. I mean, the truths aren't going to change. That's an important thing. So we're going to get into character creation now. So I just need to find the character creation stuff in the PDF very quickly. I do apologize for this one. Launching your campaign. So, step run, ready the asset cards. We've got them ready. To choose. Oh, actually, we haven't got them ready. Let me just make sure I've definitely got those. No, I don't need a new folder. Can I get that to... Right, I've got my... So these are the asset cards. We'll talk about those in 2 seconds. So, just have a look at here and make sure we're all good on there. Yep. So, yeah, I've got my things. So the first thing I have to do is I have to choose my background. I have to choose 2 paths. Paths are... They choose any 2 path assets. Consider how choice plays into emergent concept for your character. Be mindful of the established truths from the last exercise. Some assets may not fit great into your setting. For example, if there is no magic or supernatural beings, power such as kinetic firebrands here may be reimagined. That's fine. I'm just seeing if there's anything else I need to be doing. Right, okay, so yeah, I just have to choose 2 assets, path assets. So let's have a look at those. To try and figure out exactly what I am. what do I want to go into here? Like, the idea of being a bounty hunter, maybe. I don't want to be one of the. I definitely don't want to be one of the. What were they called? Like the people who deal with the horrors. I feel like the bounty hunters would probably be pulled into that a little bit, just in natural habit. I like the idea of being a bounty hunter. I know Girk said that they were interested in bounty hunter. I could roll for it. There is a table I've got for rolling on such things. That would give me my pass as well. So I could make it up if I could. I could like have a look at the pass and see what they sort of give me. Let's have a look. So pars, Ironsworn. What does Ironsworn do? Pass your backgrounds, interest, training skills, key equipment. Some parts represent training. You're bound to a clan, faction, or creed. When you swear a vow in service to this ideology, reroll any dice. On a hit, mark one tick towards one's legacy track. Ooh. Ironsworn's interesting. It's the idea of being like, I'm really, really into my iron vows. Augmented, that's an interesting one. I'm just having a look. Gunslinger, that would be useful for being a bounty hunter, I would imagine. Mercenary, maybe leaning a bit more into that. Is there a path for bounty hunter or explorer? That's an intriguing one. Yeah, that's kind of getting stuck here on choose occultist. That's an interesting. Operative would be the best probably if I was going to go by. What do people want to see me like do? Do I want to be going around and doing bounty hunting? Like that's an intriguing side of things. That's what I'm sort of wanting to lean into. Private investigator though. That could be interesting. Let's have a quick look. Let's just do a roll and see what it says. So background assets is. Well, I was just having a quick look to it. It doesn't automatically give them to me. Good. Right. So that would suggest battlefield medic. Oh, I don't like the idea of battlefield medic. I really don't like the idea of doing that as a solo. I'm going to build myself out as sort of in the bounty hunter way. So it says under here for operative, I believe, would be infiltrator and blade master. That's interesting. What else is there under super soldier, augmented, and mercenary? What's mercenary give me? Let's have a quick look at what mercenary gives me. That might be a way of doing this. Looper? What's a looper? Score or miss, you suffer. No. As being able to go back in time a step or two, that's interesting. Mercenary. When you agree to wage war or defend others from war in exchange for payment or promises, you may swear an iron vow to see the mission done. If you do, re-roll the dice. When you fulfill your vow, you may mark a legacy reward 1 rank higher, 1 extra box than ordinary. Gunslinger. If you're a foe or by preparing to act without tipping them off, plus shadow. Add +1 and take 1 momentum on a hit. On strong hit match. Oh my god, sorry, I'm really just shade. Ooh, I like the idea of shade. Sorry. I'm real sorry about this veteran. Maybe I am. Oh, actually, there is a bounty hunter one. What am I talking about? Yeah, oh my god, right. Yeah, I'm just going to take the bounty hunter path for number 1. So at the moment, when I take a bounty contract and swear an iron vow to see it done, I add +1. On a strong hit, you've got a solid lead and may mark progress on the quest. When you fulfill your vow on a hunt, you may mark a legacy reward 1 rank higher. So excellent. So I'm a bounty hunter of some sort. Having a look at it, in that regard, do I want to be a blade master? Do I want to be augmented maybe, or do I want to be a gunslinger? I'm having a quick look at the 2 options there. I'm genuinely just going to go with gunslinger, I think. I like the idea of just being really good with guns. Or is it armoured, maybe, what I want to do? When you face danger, react under fire or clash against physical attacks or impact. You put your trust in your armour strength. If you do, preset your action dice to a 4. On a strong hit with a match, take +2 momentum as you build confidence. Rootin', tootin', shooting. Damn right, Gurks. Yeah, let's go for it, shall we? Have the gunslinger path as well. So when I enter the fray by facing off against my foe plus heart, or by preparing to act without tipping him off plus shadow, I may add 1 and take +1 momentum to hit. On a strong hit with a match, you may immediately take a shot without making a move and mark progress twice. Yes, that's what I'm going with. That's what I think is the 2 best things. Fantastic. So we've chosen that one. We're getting somewhere. Oh, Fugitive Hunter. So on that, they have Fugitive Hunter as a background, and that takes the Armored and Bounty Hunter assets. Can I remove this? I mean, I could just quickly delete this character and then, yeah, I'm going to delete this character. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the way that they do it, because I think that's just maybe that's the best thing to do. My first time being in place. Sorry, it's going to take like 2 seconds to character. That's fine. We're going to go across to the assets because I don't know how to delete assets, annoyingly. So we're going to take Bounty Hunter and we're going to take Armored. And we're like we go get fugitives. That's what we do. Cool. Right, we're getting there. Sorry. Right, oracles. We want the character creation one open. I want the character stuff open. I want the name stuff open. All good. Right, so looking at that, we are then going to go to the next thing. So we create our backstory. As you begin playing Starforged, your character is a person with a few ties to others. The Forge is a vast galaxy and your former home. If you had one, it's lost to you, forsaken by you, or a distant memory. Consider what happened to sunder or separate you from your home and relationships. This is your backstory. This origin can be influenced from the stories you provide in your vows. Explore and vows and undertake you played Starforged, or it may provide some text to help you being character life. Keep it simple. There's no need to invent an elaborate history. You can discover more about your character through play. Backstory prompts. For some backstory inspiration, roll or pick on the table below. Take a moment to elaborate the suggestion, or just leave it a bit vague and mysterious for now. We can flesh out during play. We are gonna do I have play? Where do I put my background stuff? Connections. I might just put it in notes, I'm guessing. So I am a fugitive. No, I'm just going to outright put it. I am a bounty hunter. Let's not just immediately delete that, and then let's get a prompt, shall we? Background prompts. I scored. You are abandoned. You abandoned your kin after learning a troubling truth. Oh, that is interesting. Let's just. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that in now. And what I'll do is at some point after stream, I'll go and have a look at all of this together and see what I can come up with. In how we're going to do things. But yeah, like the idea of maybe I was part of a bounty hunter clan, and I left them when I discovered that maybe they weren't doing something they were meant to do. Maybe I was part of a clan and I left them to become a bounty hunter. That's a way forward of doing this. Anyway. Next, during vision and mark down a background. So this is our background value to represent a primary motivation or ultimate goal. Consider what you know of the setting and your character thus far, what nagging ambition, aching need, or sacred commitment drives you. This is your background vow. This vow is part of your character's history, sworn months or even years ago. It can be tied to your backstory and represent a deeper, lifelong goal. Fulfilling this vow may not be easy mechanically. It's just an epic vow. It's an epic vow, so every opportunity to reach a milestone is just one tick. So yes, this is the big background story vow. Let's open the truce document and see what in there really sort of, if there's anything in there that really stands out in stuff that we like. So obviously I've gone into the whole I've gone into the whole idea that like there's these vows. They're so interesting. Says these strange horrors. The Soulbound are taking care of them. The Soulbound organization just want to protect those to go against those horrifying entities. That's fine. So I'm more looking into the clan side of things. I feel like I'm going into that sort of area and bounty hunter. Maybe I'm searching for something. Maybe these undead took something from me. Because I kind of feel like the horrors are interesting. Receive a covert message from an AI from a powerful leader. Here's a plea for help. What does it ask of you? Who is a fleet of ghost ships bound for sail domains? Who is set to lead this corrupted armada? And why do they seek revenge against the living? Deep in the fortune, the Sensi beacon is activated. A mysterious signal has confounded the translation. What you want to seek out? Source of signal. I only need that. Let's have a look and see that there is some stuff on try rolling on some Oracle tables. Roll action and theme. So that should be in here. I'm going to go action. I'm going to click on theme as well. See what dice they give me. Seize and deception come into it. So maybe if I've left my kin, maybe it's my kin gave up. I abandoned my kin after learning some troubling truth. Maybe my kin betrayed me in some way. They deceived me. Wait, just gonna reroll the action one again. Sorry. help me. Gather. Maybe my background vow is just I will discover the truth of what happened. I will discover the truth. So progress plus vow. Oh no, that's not right. How do I? Yeah, that's fine. That's what I wanted. Sorry. It's my vow. It's I will discover. I will find out what happened to my kin. How my kin betrayed me. Is that what I want? After you get that's your kin. I find out how. I will find out how my kin seek no. I need to put this together. I need something to put this together. Sorry. I'm really struggling on this one. So my kin had betrayed me in a troubling way. Maybe they seized some information I wanted, or they took my. I will find the truth. I will find the truth of what my kin did to me. And that is my background vow. Excellent. Cool. I find out the truth of what my kin did to me. And I could leave that a little bit vague and maybe go over that again a little bit more detail once I've got a bit more idea about saying. I could also change that. That's fine. Right. Going on from there. And yeah, maybe I'll go back over the quest starters and see if there's anything in there that really excites me. So, step 5. Board my ship. Take the Starship Asset Vehicle card. This is my Interstellar Space class. So yes, we're going to have my ship now. So that will be under here. I assume it's under here. It's not yeah, baby. What is that? Can I go in there to delete? No, right, okay, so. Right, so I have my starship. I need a name for my starship, which is just gonna there is starships. Gonna roll a name for that. Oh, the Fortune's Flavor. Let's go with that. That's real cool. So yeah, I'm imagining this ship. We can do a bit more as well. Terry Max 5. It's all good. And then is there actually? Can I create actor? Create a starship. Fantastic. We can go call it the Fortune's Favor. Oh, for I might make my character bald for you, just for that very good joke that you did there. Right, we're gonna quickly, because I can, use details. I've got my Starforged assets right here. I've got my starships. We're gonna pick out what my starship looks like. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, I go ship number 1. Nice and simple. So this is the Fortune's Favor. This is what it looks like. It should. Why does it come out like that? That's not how that should look. Why are you doing this to me? No, that is surprisingly. I want you to look like. I'm gonna have to figure this out. That one out later. That's incredibly irritating because that should just look like. That is a good joke there, Gergs. Terribly sorry. So I put me down there. That's how I come out. Why do I come out looking like this? Why does this come out? I just really want to show off my ship. Stupid thing. No. Starships number 1. This is my starship. Is my cool little starship. I'll figure that out later because this is something I'm still learning. Right, so we get to go back into my thing. Go to oracles. We're going to put my notes of my ship in here very quickly so we get a starship history. I'm going to quickly roll on the table for that. So our starship was acquired in trade for a precious family heirloom. Oh, so when my clan left me, this is how I got it. This is how I got my my ship. So yeah, so my kin betrayed me. I left them and then I passed on. I was like, I don't care about this. You can have this so I can... I'll just do starship history brackets bold that. No. Bold that one out. And then we get starship quirk, I believe is the next thing. Boom, 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 boom. Our quirk is... patched hole covers a recent catastrophic breach. Ooh, I like that. See, our ship's a little bit worn. And like it's just patched up however it can be, and it's got bits of ship attached all over the place. So we've got that done. Yeah, I've named the starship, that's fine. So I may now choose my final asset. Now that your ship is ready, pick one final asset. This time you aren't limited to picking a path. You can choose from any of these assets. A module, an enhanced feature or capability of my starship. As with the ship itself, these are shared assets. A module's ability can benefit other players' characters if it is reasonable for them to make use of it. Support vehicle, a secondary vehicle than my starship. I kind of want to avoid those. A companion could be an NPC helper, including an alien creature and or robots. And passive background aspects, careers, interest training or skills. So let's have a quick look at the wherever I've put those there. They're here. So I can't select the deeds because that's down to like things that we do during the course of the game. I'm gonna try and do this nice and quickly. So, if there's anything, I'm not seeing anything in the module shields there. That's right. Maybe stealth tech could be interesting. A sensor array. What's infiltrate to do? Infiltrate to get me into secure places. That could be interesting. Oh, maybe I could have some sort of void power. Weapons master. You are a walking armory with weapons for every occasion. When entering in personal combat, add +1 take or +1 minute on a hit. Once per fight, when you gain grounds by switching weapons, changing tactics, take an automatic strong hit. Ooh, that's an interesting one. So weapons master is one I'm interested in. I'll pick a few. What I'll do is I'll pick a few and then I'll let you guys make the ultimate decision. I think that's a good way to do this. Kinetic. You wield kinetic powers. By focusing, you may remotely push, pull, lift, or constrict. No. I'm deciding on my last module. So what I'll do is I'm going to quickly go through and have a look at like what modules interest me, and then I'm ultimately going to let you guys decide what I take as my thing. Ironsworn, you are bound to a clan, faction, or creed. When you swear an Ironbound service to this ideology, reroll any dice. That's interesting. Sorry, I'm just going to go from the top. So, anyway, a companion, a banshee, a combat robot, a cloaker, a protocol bot. What's a protocol bot do? It's program and knowledgeable cultures, languages, and customs. When you're aided by the bot, make move. If it's add +1. Oh, interesting. What the glow cat? Ooh, yeah, okay, that's interesting. So I'll take glow cat as one of the ones I'm looking between. Let's see what else I can pick between. Protocol bot, no, that didn't sound interesting. A combat bot, I feel like I'm the bot. I feel like I'm the character who's really good in combat. Utility bot, no. What's a void glider? No, that's silly. Module, an engine upgrade, expanded hull, a grappler, heavy cannons. Medbay, missile array, sensor array. What's the sensor array do? Advanced scanners that scan paths ahead and spell what dangers. When you undertake an expedition plus wits, you may re-roll 1 challenge dice. Interesting. Yes, I'll have that up. Sorry. We are deciding. It's a firebrand. You would fire energy when you rest and meditate and gather this energy. Roll plus spirit. On a hit, take up to +3 fire. On a weak hit, take on +2. On a miss, take +2, but endure harm. Max fire is +5. When you make moves aided by this energy to attack or overcome an obstacle, add +2 and suffer -1 fire. That's interesting. That is quite interesting. I like Gearhead. I always like having Gearhead as a thing. Okay, guys, right. You're going to help me pick my final thing. So, I've got 6 options. If there's anyone that sounds interesting to you, do let me know. So Weapon Master is I start with the ability that I'm a walking armory with weapons for every occasion. When I enter a fray in personal combat, I have +1 and take +1 momentum to the hit. Once per fight, when I gain ground by switching weapons or changing tactics, take an automatic strong hit. So just the idea that I've just got tons of weapons. Companion Glowcat. So I have a companion with me. This will be like a little cat-like creature. My Glowcat companion perceives the inner emotions and intentions of people and creatures in its vicinity, and embody those impressions throughout the colours and intensity of its luminescent fur. When I secure an advantage by studying a Glowcat's reactions to a charged interaction, add plus its health. So the idea being that I've got like this cat that can sense the inner turmoils of other beings and other people around me. I can use that. Can you flavour the Glowcat as a glow rat? Do you know what? I can, because I can edit this. I definitely can do that, if that's what we want to do. So be a glow rat. Sensor array modules are linked to your starship and offer additional. So essentially, yeah, we're going to go with glow rat, aren't we? I'll just read through the others that I'm interested in case there's any others. So something for my ship is that I have advanced sensors. So when I scan the paths ahead of me to spot dangers, when I undertake an expedition plus wits, I may reroll 1 challenge dice. So just I've got sensors. Firebrand is that I wield some sort of fiery energy, so like the idea that I've got a Magitech enhancement that gives me the ability to like ward fire. This could be something that my family did to me, like that I didn't think they would do. They turned me into a paragon, maybe. So I have fiery energy. I can throw fire in that at people. Sweet. I'm just gonna leave it there on that one. Gearhead, I'm good at rebuilding and just making and modifying my equipment and technology and stuff. And Shade, I can draw upon as stoic energies. I may instantly cloak my form in a shadowy veil of void. When I avowed and make a move to ambush, hide, or sneak, I may preset my action dice to a 5. In darkness, make it a 6. On a miss, in any addition to any other cost, you are revealed and can't veil yourself again until the current situation is resolved. Are we going with Glowrat? Does everyone think Glowrat is the best option? I'm really liking Glowrat as well, to be honest. So you like Sensor Array or Firebrand? So what I'm hearing is, we're going to get rid of Gear. We'll keep the 3 that people are sort of gone for. So Firebrand, Glowcat. Oh, it's currently Glowcat. Oh my god. I think it's going to be the rat, isn't it? Rat. Yeah, we'll go for glow. We're going to have a glow rat. So I have to take the companion. Yeah. Cool. So I'm just going to quickly edit this one. So I'm going to make this a glow rat. I need a name for my glow rat. We're going to give it a call sign name, I believe. I think that's the Blue Wing. Blue Wing the glow rat. I mean, let's re-roll that one because Blue Wing's not a very good name for. Whisper. Oh yes, we're gonna have Whisper. Oh, I really like Whisper. So Whisper. So my glow cat companion perceives the inner emotions and intentions of people and creatures in its vicinity and embodies those impressions through the colours and intensity of its luminescent fur. When I secure an advantage by studying the glow cat's reaction in a charged interaction, add plus its health. Yeah, no, and I also like the idea that it's like whispering the truth to me. It's like helping me like when I'm securing advantage and stuff like that. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Where are we going next? What's the next thing for me to do? Set my stats. I have 5 stats that represent my capabilities, natures, and approach. Each is given a value from 1 to 3. You may make a move. When you make a move and roll a dice, usually add one of your stats to your action dice. The move will tell you what to add, what stat to add, and give you a choice. Your stats are Edge for quickness, agility, prowess, fighting at a distance. Heart for courage, willpower, empathy, sociability, and loyalty. Iron for my physical strength, endurance, aggressiveness, prowess, and fighting off in close quarters. Shadowness for my sneakiness, deceptiveness, and cunning, and wits for my expertise, knowledge, and observation. I can do 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. So 1, 3. So, what way do I want to do this? Whisper the glow around that can perceive inner emotions. Yeah, I know, right? So I think the thing that I'm going to be the best at doing. Oh, so I don't think I want. I like the idea. Maybe I do. So I see myself as being. How do I? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's how we do it. Oh my god, I've just realised how to... Right, okay, I sure is what I'm doing. I'm an idiot. That's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Right, so, Nature and magic actually. Yeah, so I really actually have a quick look at what does my assets give me at the moment. Let's just a quick check over those. That's fine. So that doesn't immediately. So no, it doesn't immediately. A strong hit with a match. Take +2 advantage. Build confidence. Make an impression of your foes. Or improve your situation. Right. Okay. So none of those are immediately telling me like use this. Okay, yeah, so I think so I'm a bounty hunter, so I've got to be quite good at combat in some way, shape or form. So I think that means at least my edge and my iron have to be at 2. My edge being my quickness, mobility, prowess of fighting at a distance, physical endurance, aggressiveness, and prowess from fighting in close quarters. I don't see myself as being sneaky or deceptive, or sneaky or deceptive. So I think Shadow's probably going to stay as a 1. Heart, my courage, my willpower, my empathy, my sociability, and my loyalty. Wits, my expertise, my knowledge, and my observation. Actually, I think I'm going to put that down. That's my wits is going to go up to 2. What's going to have my 3? Heart, iron, or shadow? I don't think it's going to be shadow, so heart or iron. If I put my heart at 2, I could put my edge at 3. I think that's the way I'm going to go with this. I think that's the way forward. I think this is the way. Excellent. Done that. We've picked our stats. I'm going to go with that. So my edge, my quickness, agility, and prowess from fighting at a distance. My expertise. Yeah, my expertise, knowledge, and wits. Like I like the idea of being. I'm courageous. I've got lots of willpower. I'm good at social and loyalty. Good at expertise, knowledge, and observation. And I'm really good at like fighting at a distance. I suck at being sneaky, and I suck at being like really good strength. I think this is the way we're going. Right, cool. Set my condition means that's already done by the app. Envision my character. Now that the mechanical and background aspects of my character are all out of the way, take a moment to envision this appearance and look. Start just to find 1 or 2 facts about the physical looks, how they act, and what they wear. You don't need much detail at this stage. You can cover the nuances of your character through play. I think one thing we have to do is we have to get we have to have a given. Well, we'll do our name. So we'll do our given name. Janya. Let's take a family name as well. Janya Archer. With the call sign. The Tycoon. No, let's not have Tycoon. Let's re-roll that one. Shadow. Let's give it one more roll. Firestarter. No, I'm not liking it. I'm not particularly. I'll pick one of these, don't worry. Tycoon, I don't like. Shadow's pretty neat. Firestarter, I mean, if I had those fire powers. Shadow and Whisper does sound quite good. Yeah, I'm going to go Shadow. So that should. I said just I've got to do this. Oh, okay, I did update that. Cool. Pronouns. I'm probably going to be calling myself. Sorry. Probably going to be calling myself Shadow a lot through this, but Janya, just for the sake of comfortability, I'm going to say he, that. I'm going to go he, they on pronouns. I think that's a good choice for this character. Characteristics. Let's have let's just have a look on let's quickly. I can look at the Oracle charts and stuff that I'm rolling on here in the PDF quickly and just have a look at. Oh my god. Well, I mean, obviously, the first characteristic is we are armored. If I spelled that incorrectly, that's embarrassing. Oh, because I put you in there. Oops. Armored because we've got that. We've got heavily armored. Heavily. Oh, I know. It's our black iron armor. Black iron armor. So like the vowels that we have, are like our vowels are like made out. Our armor is made out of black iron. That is what we do our vowels on. That's an intriguing way forward of doing this. I'm gonna just do. Let's do one more on this, which is the disposition. I'll just roll for it and see what the game suggests for us. Helpful. Yeah, I don't think so. No, let's just leave it where we're at. I want to keep that in there. Like that's fine. on the envision your character, it says look, covered in tattoos, act, understanding them. How do you act? Keen understand. So they wear black iron armor. They are sorry, just thinking on this, how they act. So they are they're serious. They're like, they are about their mission, and that's what they are. Serious man with a mission. To note that in, and we've got that covered, like this black iron armor, so I'm going to leave that there. That's our character. So we have Jenya Archer, otherwise known as Shadow. They have their pet glow rat called Whisper. They are known as Shadows and Whisper, and they fly on the Fortune's favor. I love how we've come up with that. That is blooming brilliant. Excellent. So we have to. The last thing I need to do for today's thing, I'm really sorry about this here on, because this is a little bit longer, but the last thing I want to do is just want to set up the sector, our initial sector. So I'm actually going to bring back Foxit for a second, the PDF reader, as we get to building our starting sector. Which is what we're going to do here. This shouldn't take too long. This should be about 30 minutes at most. I'm going to fly through this because there's a lot of this is rolling on Oracle tables and stuff. So I'm going to say that we're going to be in the Outlands. So I'm just going to put in here. Where is my? I can duplicate this, can't I? Fantastic. And then we're going to configure this to be Outland Sector 1. And then just going to remove that folder because it's going to help me out. Just trust me. It's all good in the place we are in. So, welcome to the sector. Sorry, I've just done some stuff out of you. So, I've picked the Outlands because if we envision ourselves as a spacer on the Wild Frontier, we should start here. So this region represents an area of recent expansion. Settlements here are scattered, navigational paths are often uncharted and perilous. If you envision yourself as a spacer or a Wild Frontier, start here. So I think that's like a really good start. So we're like not in like the big area, like a big major settlement. We're not in Terminus. We're on like sort of the outskirts of that. We're going to generate 3 settlements. But yes, so that's fine. That's just getting some information. So we're going to generate 3 settlements. When we generate more settlements, different things will happen. So put a marker on this page so you can go back to it and jump to the settlements. Oracle starting page 2 for each settlement in your starting sector, roll on the following table: settlement name, location, population, authority, and settlement project. So what we're going to do is, in fact, I'm going to come here. I'm going to do it this way. I think this is the way of doing it properly. New star, new planet. Oh, so that's new planet. Ooh. Why can't you do it like that, man? This is actually in the Outlands. Just do everything for me. Sorry, I'm just to make sure this is all done as I wanted it. Oh. All right. Okay. Interesting. I like how it does that. Right. Interesting. So it could do a lot of this stuff for me. Right. So actually, I should have been doing a settlement, not a planet. So that's fine, because I've messed that up already. Sorry, everyone. So it's just going to be quick, and I lied. How do I get rid of that? What have I done? Oh my god, I love it when things work. There we go, got it. Right, sorry, settlement is what I should have hit. So we are in the Outlands. We all knew what you meant by quick. Yeah. It's gonna be so quick. Don't worry about it. What are you on about? It looked like it did a lot more dice rolling than that. So it says that I need location. So it's a settlement name location, which right, okay, so it's an orbital settlement. Right, okay. So the settlement name is Relic. It is an orbital settlement. It has a population of tens of thousands, and it's an elevated or multi-construct. Authority is one I need to know about. So let's roll on the authority. The authority is ineffectual. And we're going to have 2 settlement projects here. Substance and a festival. Ooh. So there's some interesting stuff here. I'm just going to change this, because I don't like these settlements that they use. So I'm going to change it from that to Starforged assets, radar. So we'll say this is a actually this should look like that, and oh no, it's gonna just be a pain in my butt, isn't it? Why can't I just update in one place and it just be updated? That'd just be so nice. Oh, I love my little tokens that I've got here. So we have Relic, a settlement that's orbital settlement. We're going to place that like over here. I think that's a good place for where Relic is. Down one. With it being an orbital settlement, what is it orbiting? That's in here. We'll do another settlement. Hello. Oh, so can I just keep... Oh, I just can keep rolling. Sorry, I was just checking I can keep rolling. Right, cool. So, just get all this stuff rolled up. Oh, apparently that just re-rolled all of the stuff. So this is a planet side Outland. What else do I want to roll while I'm here? I've lost track of my... Sorry. Cool. Right, that's fine. So, settlement Last Hope. This is a planet-side settlement. We're going to roll one project that's going on here. An evacuation. Ooh. And a tolerant authority. Interesting. Industrial architecture. That's kind of cool. They're evacuating though. Ooh. So place that one down there, and then we're going to do one last settlement, which is I'm going to roll it this way this time. Aye! It's called Rihanna. I didn't even make that up. That's so weird. I'm going to keep that. That's cool. I'm not going to roll that big dice down there. It is an orbital settlement. Or... No, I want this to... Sorry, right, just go where this roll goes. Planet side. It is a population of tens of thousands. The authority here is... There's no law here. What does it look like? Industrial architecture alongside it is a defensible location. I have two projects as well. Raiding and defense. Interesting. Okay. So we have that done. We then just have to generate a planet for each of these to exist on. If any of the settlements are located on a planet or in orbit around a planet, you can identify the name and planet to help flesh out the locations. Lines, base planets. Cool. Yes. So we will generate the planet for the relic, which we'll just put up here, because this one's in orbit, so this is going to go right around here. So we're going to just there is a marginal atmosphere. I need to sort of double check the planet generate oracles. Oh my god, is there one for every type of planet? There is one for every type of planet. Fantastic. Let's just go down the list. That didn't work out. Oh, descriptor plus focus. Peaceful. I do love at least that I can peaceful storage. Sure. Well, settlements we've decided is relic in orbit. But no, I'm rolling on a planet. It's told me to do it. It's told me to do it for doing the... No, I'm doing it in the right order. The game does tell me to do it. Look. Shouldn't be that much long. I've got generate planets for the settlements that we're in. I don't have to do that. I should be on for no longer than half an hour to 45 minutes. Is there any natural... I can say like natural light on the planet because this is not... Yes, there's no life on the planet. Planet side feature. Floating glaciers and... Let's just try and get one that isn't. Floating glaciers and torrential rain. Peril if there's no life. There is no life, so we need to go... Life is revealed or takes an unexpected form. Oh, interesting. An opportunity, please. Interesting. So there is no life on the planet, but there is no standard life that we would expect. But there is a life that takes an unexpected form. But we could use this place as a place to hide, plan, or recover. That's interesting. I'll fix around with the tokens and stuff like that later if I want to. Let's generate another planet because it's got to be... this is in the Outlands. Fantastic. So, from space, expansive rivers or wetlands. Interesting. No settlements. Well, it has to be a settlement. We'll go with multiple settlements, but we'll just say that that's the one. Like the one that we can jump to is Last Hope. I think we go like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah, right. I see how they do this then. I'll just stick to the tokens it gives me. Sorry, gonna go and fix this now. Systems. Foundry Ironsworn assets. Sectors? No, it was not sectors. It was locations. And it's a orbital settlement is what I'm looking for. And then it's going to do the whole thing where I have to go in here and do the same blooming thing because my life, right? Try and make things look all pretty and then locations, orbital settlement, select file, update the token, and then I'll do that because then that looks good. Okay, fine, I like it how it looks. Orbital settlement of Relic going around to the planet Tempest. There's Dryad where Last Hope is, and we've got one last planet to do. What have we got? Khan, a breathable atmosphere. Really likes this no settlement nonsense, doesn't it? It's an ice world. The ice world of Khan is where the settlement Rhiannon is. Intriguing. Gurks is asking what's for dinner. I don't know which of the many things Reed could be making. Stop rolling no settlements. Oh, settlements in conflict. Interesting. Life is scarce. We'll go for 2 planet-side features. What? Ooh, there's a precursor vault here. That must be something I'm missing. 1 second. Got that. What are you missing? Sounds like you. Interesting. Right, so it seems like there is a... Got those. Oh, I did do everything. Huh. Right, okay, well, I can consult the book on this one. Ice World. Precursor vaults. Oh, 1 minute. Can I? No, I'll just do it in here. I'll do it here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, got an interesting thing. Yes, I think I just haven't properly linked up some stuff in this pack. So what I'll do is, if I just do a quick dice roll, that gets me a 63. Typical site. Okay, let's actually is precursor vault a thing I can put in? It in fact is. Outlands, we know it's planet side. We're going to roll its name and then we can do everything from here. It's doing a lot of rolling. I'm just going to let it do its thing. We know it's not orbital. It is a planet-side precursor vault. We're just going to list it as precursor vault. We're going to get rid of this first bit, and then we're going to... Sorry, we're going to do it this way. So use the Oracle tables and this actually generate more complete picture of the site. See the next page. Right, I'll look into that later. So I'll deal with that a bit later. But I'll just move our precursor vault just to here. fact, actually, I'll do it there because then it's the precursor vault on this planet. It's like all pointing downwards to this planet. We know where that is then. Excellent. Sorry. Right. Cool. So that's that done. Generating planets we've done. Generating star. Do we want to generate a star? Let's generate a star because I think that's all done in here as well. There's a thing for that. I've seen it. It's there. It's the Outlands. And a smouldering red star. Is it got a name? Nope. Oh, you don't even have a picture for it. Nah, it's just not popular then. Let's not bother if we don't get. Next is create set maps. Let's just put the things on it. Fantastic. Create your passages. Next, set your passages for the sector. Your passage is a charted route amongst the drifts. Spaces around these routes for gameplay perspective following past. If you are traveling uncharted planets through space, turn up passages. So I get 2 passages to put on the map. I can either use them to connect 2 settlements or connect a settlement to the edge of the sector match leading to another sector. So yes, let's find. Why did I do that? That was stupid of me. Sorry, I just closed the PDF document, which is why it's gone, in case you're wondering. That was wonderfully helpful of me, wasn't it? Right, okay, excellent. So we have to take 2 lines. Is there a way of just doing this? So I like the idea of I like the look of Relic. I think Rhiannon's a planet that we want to try, like Rhiannon's a settlement we want to try and get to. So I like the idea that we link these 2 up, and then we have Relic go to a different. Then let's just quickly, because how have I? Let's just keep our thing here and just go boop, and we're going to link Relic to. Just going to do it again, so I'm just going to do that. So that's going to be our paths, as it were. Zoom in on a settlement. It'll be helpful to have some additional details for one of the settlement as your starting sector. In your starting sector, you might begin a campaign in the midst of a layover or just arriving there as your story opens. Choose one of your settlements in your starting sector, whichever is the most interesting to you. Return to settlement articles starting on page 322 and roll on the following tables. Okay, let's do this then. So let's go to Relic. Relic or Last Hope? We'll go Last Hope. I think Last Hope's more interesting. Because they're in the middle of evacuation. That's kind of cool. That's a good place to start, really, isn't it? So first look, we've done that. So that's an industrial. Actually, we've done a lot of this. Oh yeah, between like... No, it's Dryad and Last Hope. Dryad and Last Hope. Observed from space. No, we did want life on settlements is fine. Is there life? Overrun with life. Planet-side features. Yeah, let's give 2 planet-side features. Sinking quagmires. An extensive exposed root system. I love that. Oh, right, so we're going to just get rid of this settlement because we weren't meant to do that. Oops. Create a local connection. Connection represents an important relationship with a non-player character. You'll create connections with NPCs, advance those. So yes, we have to, I believe that's create an actor. Is it not? Oh, no, 1 minute. It might be if I click on my characters thing. Connections. Add a connection. Certainly no other people in here elsewhere aren't truly connected to people that are associated to. If you're playing with others, you can create a single connection as part of this exercise. This be a shared connection web through. That's fine. I'm not doing a shared create. Right. So. What? What do you want me to do? Okay. Actually, 1 minute. Could I do? Do. I might do a different way of doing this. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone. Right, we're gonna go. Create an actor. Just gonna look at the shared sheet. That actually might be the better way of doing this. So. Yeah, because I've got the notes here to do things. So I'm going to say that they are a... We're going to have the connection on there. That's fine. That should then be there. Cool. So give the connection a role. So... well, first let's give them a name. Let's just get a name in there. Oh, in fact, there's a role chart, so let's just do that one. See what comes up, just out of interest. Yeah, researcher. Maybe it's someone who's given me a job. Researcher. Actually, let's do their role down here. So we're going to go researcher. What I wanted was their name, so we're gonna give them a proper name. They are called Magnus. No, sorry, they're not called Magnus Snipe. They're going to be called Magnus Sato. They are a researcher. That's fine. Strong hit, you create a connection. Give them a role and a rank. Whenever your connection aids you... Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Snorlax hug. Hang on. I'll turn on the light as well. Magnus Sato. He's a research. They are a researcher. Choose a rank appropriate to their roles. Sorry, reading all this. Keep in mind that dangerous. Don't describe the nature of the person. I would do that in here. Involvement, troublesome, dangerous. If it's not a connection, consider making them troublesome or dangerous. I'd say troublesome. That's fine. I will say that he gave me my first job. Oh, he's helping. Gives me my targets. Nice. Just actually, yeah. 1 minute. Wait. Let's just go back up into the roles and say a role more suited to roles such as researcher. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's fair. So what kind of researcher is he? Let's say he's a researcher into targets. Yeah, he's the one who finds me can find jobs. Like, he's a researcher into targets. He looks up like what they do and all the things they look into. So he is a profiler. Profiler for targets. Let's go with that. That's an interesting. Info broker. That's way better. Summing everything up into a thing. Thank you, Stanza. So he's an info broker. Magnus Sato, the info broker. So just gonna put role. Just make sure that's clear. Is there anything else I need to give him at this point? He's got his rectifying his character issues. First look. Yes, let's do some of these. So we're gonna go first look when we see him. Oh, he's distracted. First look. Distracted. I'll give him another one. An eccentric. So fantastic. I'm loving this. A character goal. What does he want? He wants to claim a resource goal. So he wants to claim. I'm just gonna put claim a goal. We could figure it out. I claim a resource. That's fine for the moment. And then a revealed character aspect. He's stealthy. Yeah, well, we're gonna home is gonna be last hope. Done. And we've got his name. Only character connection in rooms you might say as you interact, you'll find opportunities. Meanwhile, whenever your connection aids you or moves you to now turn to the next page, you start in sector. Introduce some sector trouble. You've heard rumors. We've heard rumors of stuff. We need some sort of overall sector trouble. So we can close this off. Just having a look and seeing if it's on here at all. I swear, oh wait, sector trouble. Notorious pirate clan preys on starships. That was a 41 to 45, so that's that one. Just because I can copy it from the book and then put it into somewhere. I'll put this somewhere in the sector info. Create actor. Can I do it all from here? No. No, that's not working. I just want something to... I'll create a journal entry. This will be for... there's a sector naming tool we should roll on. Moves, oracles. Sector name. The boundless reach. Oh yes, let's go with that. So we're gonna say boundless reach. I'm just gonna pop in here and go boom, boom. Sector troubles. Oh, what did I do there? Sector troubles. Notorious pirate clan preys on ships. I'll save that for the moment. Then we're gonna configure this one. This is an outland sector called the Boundless Reach. Edit folder. This is again called the Boundless Reach. Fantastic. And that's that done. We've done it, everybody. We've started. So we've got our game set up. We're going to put the Fortune's favor in. It's going to come in on the annoying picture. I can fix that now quickly though, because that's actually on the our thing now. What's it doing? Use data, sorry. Systems. Mind, it's falling apart. I need to come off this. Starships number 1 done. Update that token. So we are going to be at Last Hope. In fact, actually, I'm going to just change it so it does not. Never displays the name. We know what it's called. It's fine. So we're going to put ourselves there. Yes, no, I was thinking that as well. That's pretty cool. Right, excellent. Okay, thank you everybody so much for watching. That is actually all I was doing today. When we come back next time, I will have some character tokens in for January Archer. I'll go and look one up, or Shadow. I will go and find one, and I'll glow rat. Thank you so much for watching. I'm actually going to go back to the chatting screen. Thank you very much. This is the first. It's this way. No, it's this way. I can do point. So thank you very much for joining me for the very first Have a Dice day stream. Thank you so much for tuning in for this Ironsworn stream as well, where we created this sector. We created our truce. We're all done. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm really looking forward to getting into playing this and finding out what things we're going to get involved in here. In Last Hope, as a bounty hunter. It's going to be exciting. Join me next week to find out more about what happens, because that we'll be starting the gameplay. Hopefully next week is the plan. Well, we're going to come in here and we're gonna do a big old gamey thing. But anyway, that's it for me for today. I'm just going to go see who is online, because I didn't actually look into that. Remember, if you are interested at all into this game, please, 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 go have a look at it. You can find... Please tell me I grabbed the link before I... No, I did not. Of course I did not. Why would I do that? If you're interested in this game, links will either be in the doobly-doo, or you can find a link here to the game if you're in the stream with me. Do go and check out the various things. Follow me on Twitter to hear more about Have a Dice Day. Other than that, thank you so very much for watching. I'm just been speaking so much that I might be tempted just to... No, I'm going to get someone we're going to raid. We're going to try and raid somebody. Just got to see who's online. Oh, that's who we're going to raid. Nice and simple one. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy on that one. We're going to go raid Final Boss Fight, and we're going to say hello to them and see what they're up to in Middle Earth. Shadow of War. Tell them I said hello. /raid. Ta-ta for now.